Round 3. Gonna keep. Nice hand. I don't think we have double black in the deck, do we? No, as soon as I look at Tetsamok. We have way more double white, though, because the reason I'm even saying this is I kind of want to start with the Evolving Wild, since there are actual 3-drops in this deck, so I want to be able to curve out if necessary. So since we have more white, double white, especially with the double white in hand, I think that we just go with a white mana here. Blue-black pirates is my guess. Whoops. Now I can't play Moment of Craving. Well, I guess it didn't matter. Okay. So I think we'll just glorify a token and get in there. Still trading, well, it's like half a card for half a card. I mean, this is at worst a cantrip, at best a lot better than that if they have a shuffle effect. It's still better than cantrip. That effect is straight up strictly better than cantrip, so I actually am a big Riverwise Augur fan. I mean, the thing is, I don't have to trade one of my tokens either for the Augur, but I think I still will. I'd be more surprised if they didn't block, because I feel like the Augur kind of already did its job. And you don't want me getting lifelink, so I guess the only time I'm trying to think how I wouldn't block there. They're not blocking, so I'm assuming maybe Golden Demise, maybe some other sort of board wipe removal, maybe a pump effect for their Augur. I'm not exactly sure. Or a Sworn Guardian. So I think now we just... That's a good rip too. But I'm going to play the Deacon. I feel like double blocking the Glorifier is the best, yeah. So I think we'll probably kill the 3 toughness guy. So they're playing blue-black merfolk? So we've seen white-blue vampires and blue-black merfolk. Some weird archetypes going on today. And you kill the 1/3 because I already have the 2/2, so I'd rather have the thing that can trade with their Augur. But, I mean, I didn't have to do that either. I could have killed the 2/2. I guess the 2/2 also dying to Moment of Craving is not irrelevant. Alright, they've had enough of that guy, understandably. So, I could play the Lieutenant, but I think I'm actually going to play Glorifier just to make better use of mana here. This essentially lets me potentially play Zealot plus Lieutenant or Lieutenant plus Moment of Craving. Gives me some better options next turn. They're going to have to use a removal spell on the Glorifier, so we're staying busy getting in there with our Lifelinker. Probably a Water Knot or something. Yeah. So, play the Lieutenant. Might actually be safer to just attack with this Vampire in case they have removal instant speed for that Lieutenant. Because if I attack with both, they block this Vampire and kill my Lieutenant, they actually get decent value there. Playing the Martyr into a Golden Demise is less of a big deal because you still end up getting something out of it. Deadeye Brawler's pretty good, but having the Moment of Craving helps a lot here. I want to play the Deacon, but I think this is a Moment of Craving looking turn here. So in this instance, I do actually want to play the Moment of Craving before damage because this thing has Death Touch. They do have Crashing Tide mana up, which makes this a wee bit more difficult. I feel like they have Crashing Tide. But we're still gonna just Moment of Craving here. Because even if they Crashing Tide this now, which I guess they didn't. Alright, then everything worked out fine. Sure. It's alright. Blue-black. Didn't see pirates other than the Brawler, so could be just a blue-black removal heavy deck, win through value cards. Probably like they have good removal in there, and then they probably have like they have the River Augur. They probably have the 3-drop one too that draws 3 if you have a send. So I'm guessing they're just sort of like a value blue-black. I mean, I played that plenty in this format too. I think it's a good archetype. So we could do the Cleansing Ray for the Water Knot. I don't think we saw any other enchantments though, so if I see more than one enchantment, or if I even see a black vampire, I'm probably willing to bring in the Cleansing Ray, but for now I think we're probably good. Because there's not a ton of things in our deck that Water Knot's good against. We have a lot of little tokens, and we have a lot of things that do things just by being in there. Like a Deacon. Water Knot's not good on Deacon, it's not good on Lieutenant. It's not good on Forerunner. So still plenty of good things in this deck that can get hit by a Water Knot. All right, keeping this. And we'll get our black mana this time. It's a good draw. kind of want them to tap out next turn. Because if they leave up 3 mana, it's pretty dangerous to attack with that Martyr after I play a Lieutenant. Alright, I feel more comfortable now. Ooh, they got a Squire's Devotion? Well, thankfully we have Divine Verdict and Settle the Wreckage, so that is something. Oh, they got rid of the Squire's Devotion, so they don't have the white mana. That would be my guess. Moment of Craving is good. We're going to do the Lieutenant, though, because it's the same mana and it pumps our guy. Lets us get in for more damage. Likely playing the Glorifier next turn. Pumping the Martyr. I'm not going to pump the Legion Lieutenant when they likely have a removal or a bounce. Just seems highly likely. Like, the potential is better, but I'm going to play around their removal. So we're just going to pump the Martyr and get in there for 4. Like, I just think it's highly likely they have like a Vanquish or a bounce spell or something. Yeah, they had exactly what we thought, which just makes this so much better for us. Beautiful. All right. Well, good news is we've got outs for that, so that's fine. So guess we'll go for the 1/4, which means Moment of Craving. Because I could Verdict too, but I think Verdict makes better use of mana, actually. Huh. Yeah, yeah. I like this more because this lets me do Moment of Craving plus Queen's Commission next turn, which I think is just better. We also have Settle the Wreckage, in case stuff gets really hairy. Although they are a little bit land starved at the moment. I guess that's a good assumption that they have 5 spells in hand. So we're just going to kill that, smash for 6. Hopefully they don't have Skullduggery, but we're not playing around that. That was a good draw, actually. Let's play the Zealot first. And then we'll moment this. If that's their best play, we're feeling pretty good. Yeah, I guess we just do this. Do it on the Martyr and bring him to 1. If I do it on the Zealot and attack with both, they pretty clearly block the Martyr. But this way we just get in for 4 damage, and they're in a heap load of trouble here. Alright. Well, that was a quick win. Deck was very good. I think we abused Tetzamok 1 game out of our entire 3-set series, so even with an unfair card in our deck, this deck was pretty stacked. Awesome curve, powerful synergistic effects. So hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back for more. See you then.